morning and welcome to this back of the net match day vlog. I've been reading Michael Dunn's book Anything is Possible. If you wanted to enter the competition, you're too late. Check out our second look, which is coming up soon, as we will announce the winner. And you may have realised I've got a new shirt. So which sponsor did I go for? Or maybe I went unsponsored. Was it BJ? No. It's BU, and I'm going to be wearing it loud and proud today. Bournemouth are going to be in the away kit, which is a decent shirt as well. And we're travelling to Nottingham Forest to wear that. Now, the Tricky Trees have not beat us on their own patch in, 10 years or so? And our record against them has been, of late, pretty good. We've won a couple of 3-2s there in our last two games, but with the loss of Dom Solanke, Dave on our preview called it a narrative changer. Is he right? Well, he might be. We don't even know whether our new signing is going to be available. And is there a goalkeeper coming in? We'll chat to some fans to see what they think. But either way, they're going to be a tough proposition. And you know what? I'm not going into this with the confidence that I usually have. But I'm travelling up with Sam and also Lucy. Tom, Steve and the boys, they're in the other car. But either way, we cannot wait to get to Nottingham, hopefully get 3 points and hopefully kick off the season with a bang. It's so good to be back. Like, subscribe, watch this montage and we'll see you up in Nottingham. There's a map coming. What a beautiful day it is. We've arrived in the East Midlands. The weather's not so bad up here. Can't wait to get to the pub and consume a beverage or two. But sponsoring this video is NordVPN, and they're backing us just like we're backing the boys this afternoon. So, what's a VPN? It's a download. You can have it on your phone, your tablet, your computer. You can get it on your smart TV and your smart TV device as well. Why have it though? Well, look, it keeps you secure, it hides your IP address, ideal for keeping your activity private, whether you're surfing the web or you're watching footy on your Fire Stick. It encrypts your data, protects you from malware, trackers and ads, plus it's got threat protection shields built in. Same goes for if you want your system to think you're in the USA to unlock content libraries on Netflix, or if you're on holiday and you want to access iPlayer, which is back in the UK. It's easy. With Back of the Net, you get an exclusive NordVPN deal, which is take out a 2-year plan and you get 4 months extra for free. I use it and it's fantastic. Just go to nordvpn.com/AFCB. It's risk-free and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Right then, I've said enough. Let's get to the pub, come on. We've arrived at the Nest, which is Notts County sort of fan park thing. They did it during the Euros, I think.
Yeah, I've only just realised the Nest Magpies makes sense now. I didn't realise. Yeah, I've only just realised.
We were here early doors, mate. There was no one even in it, but what they have got is a big screen there, massive Oktoberfest vibes, and you know what? Like,
nice, mate.
For Notts County, it's a good thing because they're making money every single weekend, regardless of whether they're playing or whether they're not. But Tom,
100%.
Look, early thoughts. How are we going to do this season?
It's a weird one because we done our predictions and stuff, and I thought I'd take the same as last season. We obviously lost Dom, and then we brought in Ivan Ilson, hat-trick last season in the Champions League, Brazil squad. Is Dom in the England squad? No. We've got a Brazilian striker. So I think we got to look at trying to get in the top half if we can. But I would take 10th now if you offer me it. I'll take a point today if you offer me it, because that's what I'm like. But I think if we get the keeper over the line, we're in a good place, mate. We're slightly better off, because you've got to remember we lost Lloyd Kelly. We've lost Dom Solanke, so yeah, I think if we get a keeper over the line as well as Ivan Ilson, then we can be looking at top half.
Jeff Hayward,
Sam Davis,
we're here again.
Yes.
How does it feel to? We had the Euros, we had the Olympic football. No one watched it. We are here now watching domestic football.
Much better to be back. Much better to be back watching Premier League, and I'm looking forward to this as the first game of the season. It's a nice trip away, new away day experience, but I feel optimistic, and yet I feel kind of, can we really go and beat Forest again in the last minute? Surely not 3 times in a row.
What a beautiful face.
Thank you, Sam. You're not so bad yourself.
Loving the away shirt, Richard.
Yeah, I'm the only person I think who's over the age of 12 wearing one in this place.
Right, we're here with Dan and also Matt as well. Dan, how you doing?
I'm really well, mate. How you doing?
You know what? I detect an English accent, but then a bit of Aussie mixed in. What's going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, a lifelong Bournemouth supporter, mate. Moved to Australia, to Adelaide about 15, 16 years ago, mate. But never missed a game. Whether it's on TV or on Solanke, mate. Never missed a game.
Superb. And I suppose it's very difficult in Australia to ever bump into any other fellow Cherries, isn't it?
Not always, mate. I've seen a few. Little Sunday shop a few years ago. Bumped into a gentleman that looked a lot like Neil Young, and said to my missus, I was like, it looks a lot like Neil Young. Showed a photograph on the phone, and she said, I think it is him. And went up to him, and sure enough, it was Neil Young. So he's over there plying his trade as a player coach, or now coach, I reckon. So yeah, mate. He lives very close by to my parents.
Thoughts about the new season? It's exciting, isn't it? A brand new season's upon us. What are your expectation levels for this season?
It's very exciting. Obviously, it depends how the new players bed in, but I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be new things to see. I think maybe the pattern of play will develop a bit from what it was last season. So it's going to be great.
So Matt, how are you?
Pretty good, mate. Not
Oh,
bad.
hang on. This is a proper Aussie accent. This is what I'm talking about. None of this Dan stuff here. Matt, so
Filthy.
you're now a Cherry.
Yeah,
Look at this.
I guess so. Yeah,
The Finnish scarf and everything.
What a boy.
I've been adopted.
I
Yeah,
love it. And what's it like being a Cherry? Because look, we are not the most fashionable club in many parts of the world. Is it a bit like, you maybe going out to, sports bars or whatever? There's always going to be Man United. There's always going to be Man City. There's always going to be Arsenal. There's no Bournemouth, is there?
no, not really. Like, I come from a place called Adelaide, though. We like to do things a little bit differently. Sometimes slower. Dan's a little bit slower, so I sort of went along with the flow, I guess. So yeah.
Foley's putting his money where his mouth is, isn't he?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. I mean, we were worried a week ago what's going to happen after John left. Evan Nielsen, what more do you need to say?
We got Heather here. How are you, Heather?
I'm great, thank you.
Are you excited about the new season, new personnel?
Really exciting, yeah. I was a bit worried when Solanke went, but we seem to be getting new people in, so
And what do you think about having a Brazilian?
I think it's very painful.
Oh, no. Talking about the striker that we've got coming in, Evan Nielsen.
He seems really good. I'm really excited to have him here, and yeah, I think he'll do well. So it's, I would say 2 o'clock, but it's not. It's now 1:45 that teams are announced this season, 75 minutes advance warning. The big question is, do we have Evan Nielsen in the starting lineup? Tom, give me the news.
He's not here.
Oh,
So Neto in goal. We got Smith from right to left. Smith, Zabadi, Howson, surprising, and then left back Kirkes. We've got Cook. We've got who we got? Is there any Chrissy's on the bench?
okay.
So we got Cook, Scott, Tavernier in the number 10, Sinistera, Dango Watara, and Antoine Semenyo up front. Travers, Christie, Clivert, Jefferson, Traore, Hill, Araujo, Billin, and Anthony.
Mark, what's your reaction to the team? How are you feeling about it?
Bit 50-50. It worries me a little bit that Senesi's not in the squad at all. But yeah, and also I assume Semenyo's playing through the middle, but I don't know who's playing the number 10 role. So
Apparently Tavernier might be.
yeah, I get that. But yeah, interesting. It'll be interesting. I'm not going to make any judgments yet, but let's see how it goes.
Matty D,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm well, Sam. How are you?
Yeah, I tell you what, mate. I reckon Bill Foley means business. I was concerned about this season. I maybe still am today, given the team that we've just seen, and we haven't got a striker, a proper striker that's always been a striker in the side. But we've signed one.
And some of our transfer business, the players that we've been linked with, tends to indicate that he's going for it this season.
He's an American businessman, and he doesn't go back on his word, is what you'd have to say about the fella so far. He's ambitious, he sticks to his word, he sticks to his promises, and he doesn't mess about, does he? If he says he's going to sign someone, he says he's going to address something, he'll do it. And that tends to be the American way. Yes, there's certain elements where we've sold our soul as a football club. Certainly as supporters we probably have. I don't recognise the club from where it was previously. I've been following it now for the best part of 40 years. And we're a different club. But you have to make those sacrifices if you're going to progress. And Bill Foley, this is a business now. Yes, we've lost a commodity in Solanke, and he's addressed that straight away to make sure that we're still competitive in the league and we still keep moving forward. So nothing but admiration for the man.
Right, we're going to kick off the predictions. Firstly, Mark Jackson, what are you going for?
I'm going to go for a 2-1 win.
2-0.
To who? To us?
Nottingham.
What?
No. We'll go up 2-0 to Nottingham.
There we go. Dan, what are you going for?
Mate, it's be 2-1. Semenyo the goal, and Lewis Cook, I reckon. He's going to get a cheeky little goal, I think, mate. So.
Thank you, Sam.
I tell you what, how was the Euros, by the way?
The Euros was epic. I can't say too much about it because it might get me in trouble.
Okay. Right, we've got Shane here. How are you, mate?
How are you, Sam? All right, mate?
Very good. What are you going for today? How are you feeling about it? I mean, hopefully it's going to be a European season. I mean, you said that before, right? However, what do you feel for today?
I'll take a 1-1.
Yeah?
Do I feel it? No, but I'll take a 1-1.
All right, okay, let's talk about the game then. Who's going to win today? What's the score going to be? Come on.
Realistically, I really don't know what the score's going to be. I can't even give a prediction, to be honest. I mean, obviously I'm hoping for the mighty Cherries to win. I think whoever scores first will be very important, and we'll go from there.
Go on, put a score on it though, come on.
Okay.
Treat people at home.
It's going to be 3-0 to Forest. No, I think 1-1.
Tom's here.
How's it going?
Love the retro shirt, mate.
It's got to be done in green.
How are you feeling about this season?
Optimistic about the season. Still a bit sad about Dom going, but optimistic.
Right, we're here with Paul. Paul, how are you, mate? You all right?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Tell me about your story, mate. Whereabouts are you from?
I live in Bradford, but I'm originally from Wimborne, and supported Bournemouth, and I moved out of Bradford 10 years ago, but I helped set up Wimborne Ability Counts football team.
Yeah.
And would travel all the way down to Dorset and playing the football, and then come all the way back and then work the next day.
On the same day you did that?
Yeah, I used to do it on the same day. We travelled 10 hours on National Express coaches all the way down to Wimborne. There was one game that I played in, I literally had a situation of where I had to get changed on the pitch because I got there late and then had to go behind the ground, get changed, and then was in goal for that match. So yeah, I've played at Chelsea's Cobham training ground. I've played against Southampton at St Mary's. So yeah, I've played quite a bit of ability counts football, which is disability football.
New striker, maybe in through the door. Does that maybe give you a bit more optimism? Because a season without Dom is hard to contemplate. But with this new guy, he's scored goals in the Champions League.
Mate, hat-trick in the Champions League, isn't it? Porto, Brazilian number 9, who knows? I hope he's more like Neymar than Richarlison. But yeah, I'm optimistic.
we're just off. We've left the Nest, which is great venue.
Like it, mate. Yeah, like it. Watch Leeds get a solid point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I like even more?
Yeah.
When you get team predictions right. We've spoke about Bournemouth.
Yeah.
All right, close. What about Forest on the preview?
What are you saying that some people that watching this didn't watch the preview?
Because it seems this to be the case.
Well, if they did watch the preview, they'd have seen that the Forest team I predicted having like nothing. I don't know anything about Forest. 11 out of 11.
Steve's there. What's your prediction?
Hi, Sam.
What are you going for?
My prediction is Tom's going down at 38. At that point, it'd be 0-0. I think we'll come out strong in the second half. We'll score early. Tom will have missed that one. Probably around about 50, I'd say. 1-0 up. They'll drag it back to 1-1, and then we'll sneak one late on. Dan Jefferson, reckon.
What are you going for, Heather?
2-1 to us.
What's your prediction, Ben?
Well, I mean, I think that it's going to be interesting without Cliver today, because from what I saw on my phone, Dango's playing in like midfield, which I'm not sure about, but I reckon we still get 3 points here quite easily. I reckon Semenyo's going to score.
Adam.
Yeah.
Loving the new kit, mate. What's your prediction for today?
I reckon we'll win, but they'll like get a couple goals against us. So probably like 3-2.
What, 3-2 again?
Yeah.
Right, Tom, let's have a prediction from you as well then. Come on.
When we were on the way, I said this has got 1-0 Chris Wood written all over it. 1-0 Dan Jefferson.
It's nice to be back, and hopefully we'll get another 3 points. Let's hope so. For today's game, we're in like row Y of the Lower Bridgford. Oh, look at this. So a little bit of hush over the city ground at the moment whilst we sort of try to work out what's exactly going on. There's been an incident in the middle of the park where one of the Forest players has gone down, privacy shields are out, which indicates there's a little bit of seriousness about it, but I think we can see some movement beyond the sheet, so hopefully it's nothing of too much concern. But obviously for Forest fans' perspective, there is a lot of concern and worry. I think the rumours are that it is a broken bone of some kind, whether it's ankle or leg, so kind of pleasing that it's only that. I mean, I know it's not good for the player itself, but at least it's nothing life-threatening, so it looks as though Danilo is going to be stretched off. He's going to take no further part in it, but not what anyone needs so early in a game, especially his teammates, so fingers crossed he'll be alright.
We're just a shit right, Christie! Shit right, Christie!
Forest have scored. There's a hint of offside. Shot came in, Neto parried it, and the rebound was put in the back of the net. Completely switched off, but you know what? Should have Neto done better? These are the questions we were asking all last season. shots here over the bar. Forest are so much more hungrier than us, man. They just want it more, which is not really offering much at all at the moment. Right, we got a free kick at the end of the first half, which has got, by the way, 11 minutes added on. Oh, it's over everyone. Over everyone. Times like that, you need quality, and that was not it. Oh my God, that. Half time then, 1-0 Forest. Half time, we're outside. Tom. Okay, let's have the same conversations that we did last season, shall we?
Let's do the same thing. We've got a really good team, we're probably the better team, and we've got the worst goalkeeper in the league.
Is that true though? Or,
Of course
I mean,
it's true.
It was quite a forceful shot though. I'm trying to dig him out here.
No, it wasn't, and prior to that, he kicked the ball out of play. So the reason they got the chance because he just kicked the ball out of play. They made a few passes, had a shot straight at him. He palmed it straight to that player and scored. Just after that, he's flapped at one that anyone here, obviously people about 75, they would have caught it. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in sugarcoating it. We're not, we're not here trying to like.
No.
You know, I can't just put. I've got to be honest, and he's just not very good.
We're always down 1-0 at Forest though, so it's fine.
Oh, we'll win. I hope this ages well.
Right, we're out for the second half. Come on!
You don't know what you're doing! Hey! Lion Fraser! I wanna know why such a
Right, we make some changes. Dan Jefferson on for Dango Watara. Absolutely sums it up, doesn't it? Absolutely.
Come on, Bournemouth, come on!
It's not even stoppage time yet. It could still go wrong.
We had
The
stoppage.
fans are rising. No, we haven't, mate. We will take that. My God.
And back home, the morning after the night before. We got out of Nottingham pretty quick. As I said on the video that I put out last night, we didn't do fan cams. We just shot straight off. Sam Booth with some excellent driving. Thanks for the lift there and back, Sam. Felt very safe in the back of your motor. Very good driving, got to say. Basically, this is I'm filming this on our spare one that's now going to become our main one. But I'm going to need to get a spare one. These things, like, they're really good because they're compact, but like the record, but like basically a metal contact is kind of, it's come out, the button's messed up, so I can turn it on, right? But then I can't press record, but it can link up to my phone, so I can do it via that. So if we're recording a second look, I can always do it somehow. So yeah, it's just a pain. But let's talk about the football. Tell the two halves. First half, Forest dominated. We were poor. Some of our delivery in the final third, I mean, the crosses and some of the corners were absolutely wayward, feeling their way into it, and they felt their way into it eventually when a certain three players came on, Christie, Cliver and Araujo, and they really helped to change the game. Just brought so much energy to proceedings and just getting the ball in the box, and when it's in the box you got more chance of scoring. In the first half I don't think we were doing that enough. In the second half I felt as though we could have gone on to win it, but Semenyo was there, right place, right time, so he filled Dom's shoes to some extent yesterday, but you just feel as though we need that talisman up front throughout the whole of the game just to give teams something to think about. And look, he may be available next week, even Ilson, so we're really chuffed. But we said beforehand we'd take a point. We've got a point, so look, happy days. The footage of the go, look, I think about 2 seasons ago the same thing happened to my camera. It stopped working halfway through. There's a hoodoo at the City Ground for me in a negative way, but there also is for Forest when they play Bournemouth in a negative way as well, because we're still unbeaten. 10 years and counting. We are their bogey side, but look, I think they're going to be okay, but reinforcements probably needed, like I said yesterday. Look, thanks for your patience watching this vlog. Appreciate there was a lot of pre-match stuff. We're going to try to condense them down into like 20 minutes for the next ones, but the new season was back and we were delighted to be back, and I needed to make sure that you fans at home could feel the enthusiasm and the optimism ahead of a campaign which could promise quite a lot for the Cherries. Until the next one, up the chess. Let's go on that DGI website then, come on. Ugh.